Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's having a wonderful week. Yay, it's Wednesday, hump day. Oh my goodness, so much news coming in. Now, I want to thank everybody so much for sending information. And yes, the private contact email through our website is fixed. And so you can send us a private message. There's so much news coming in from so many different people. I can't go through the list for each individual, but thank you. You guys know who you are. Now, several have sent me the link to the latest in the Quebec class action suit in Canada. And the judge has okayed that to go forward. So Watchtower is going to be sued. And I'm going to put the link down below. There are several, like Montreal and Canada news media covering this. This is great news for the victims, aka survivors, and I hope they win. I really hope they win. They deserve some justice. And the thing is we all know Watchtower is paying out millions of dollars, and I believe, in my personal opinion, this is why they're selling off all the property. Now, along those lines, I just happened to have went to the Charities Commission in Canada again, and I'm going to put the link down below to all of this because, I go through these lists periodically to see what new ones are on here. And this is the new revoked list that I just got, and oh my goodness, there's at the very least 25 new ones on here. Now, all of them were revoked on February 16th, 2019. One was just done on March 2nd. There's even a circuit on here. Now, I know, I've gotten some emails and they said, oh, well, I don't think this is right because the congregation so-and-so, one of my family members goes to is still up and running. Well, we think we might have some pieces starting to go together of what is going on. And I just want to share, this is my personal feelings, and this is rumors. We're still trying to investigate. An insider has told us that Montreal, that the congregations, the titles of these congregations, the ownership, whatever you want to call it, is being transferred to a holding company called Holdco in Canada. And I didn't know much about it, so I started reading up on it. Very interesting. The elders are no longer going to be, here in this country, they're called like trustees, because Mike's dad, as an elder, was a trustee for our congregation in Cottonwood. Trustees, whatever you want to call them. All these elders are now being known as administrators. Now, I think this is very significant because once you start investigating what a holding company does, the very top thing is asset protection. Again, I'm going to read what this says. Whether you're in a high-risk industry, high risk. Now think about that for a minute. Why would Watchtower be a high-risk industry or corporation? Maybe all their child abuse cases, especially those coming up in Canada, this class action suit against them. Just something to think about. Or just looking for some additional protection. Inserting a holdco into your business structure can help add an extra layer of protection over your business. If you transfer non-essential or redundant assets out of your OpCo to your HoldCo, i.e. cash, if something were ever to happen to your business, OpCo, these assets would be protected from creditors since they are now sitting in the HoldCo. Do you guys understand what that means? Watchtower is moving and setting up these holdco corporations to protect their assets. We know they did this in Russia right before they were banned. There was several elders' letters that came out and said, find a reliable, trustworthy elder to transfer the property ownership to the elder in Russia. Because, see, that was another big thing with the Russian ban, is outside international companies or cults cannot own property in Russia. It can be confiscated. So guess what? You transfer this property to a Russian citizen and it's more difficult. But we know that didn't work because Russia government came in and confiscated, their branch offices in several kingdom halls. And over that particular thing, I don't feel sorry for the witnesses at all, because you were trying to hide and, do all this shifting around. And in my personal opinion, this is what they're doing in Canada now. They know this huge lawsuit is coming up. The judge just gave the okay. And guess what? Now they're going to try to shuffle and protect their assets. And then, oh, we're broke, we can't pay this. Just like in Australia, the Australian Royal Commission. Oh, well, we can't join the redress right now. And as far as that list goes, they haven't let anybody know of any plans in the future of joining it. So, I think they're crooks. I think they're devious thieves and just downright evil, because they do not want to pay these victims. And it's their responsibility. This is their fault. Also, I'm going to put the link down below here. You can read this. Also, if you're looking for some, investment, a capital gains exemption, something like that, that's why someone would choose to go to a holdco corporation. But I think this is significant, and it's just another piece in that puzzle of Watchtower is scared because they know what is coming. They know. Just like in this country. As soon as President Trump got into office, he signed an executive order that any corporation that hides child abuse or abuses people, their assets can be seized. And I wouldn't be a bit surprised if they have done the same thing in this country. So, like I said, we're going to be investigating this. I'm going to be working on this for a while. But like I said, go to the link below and check out the Canada charities that have been revoked under the Jehovah's Witness congregations. It's interesting. And like I said, all the pieces are starting to come together, and, we're starting to see a picture of how much trouble Watchtower really is in. So you all have a great day. Take care.